congratulations to Michigan, a good football team. They played well. So disappointed, got beat on both sides of the football, and didn't play well. Didn't play like I expected us to and wanted us to. So that's on me. I'm the head coach. It's my responsibility. So, questions?
Ready.
Coach, you guys were averaging like right at 33 points a game. You get 14 early, then nothing else. Was the guys going down, the injuries, were you guys not executing? What do you attribute it to?
Well, I think a lot of it was their D-line really was dominant, I thought. You know, they gave us a lot of trouble, didn't allow us to get things the way we wanted to get done. In terms of time to throw, they're disruptive. And I think that was probably the main thing. So the guys get injured, other guys got to step up. That's part of it. So I think it was more them than us.
Tom and Zach.
Coach Patterson obviously had a lot of stuff through the air, a lot of big long hauls, just one-on-one coverage on that side, and that was just poor technique, poor coverage.
You know, I will go back and watch, but we knew they were going to have, and I mentioned it. That was one of my concerns was their receivers versus our secondary, just a matchup. We play a fair amount of man, and those guys have to win those one-on-ones. We didn't win very many of those, and that to me was the biggest frustration. Was you got to win those. And they're going to win some. We got to win some. And we did not win enough of those. And so, there's obviously technique involved. You got to do a great job of bodying guys up and position yourself to go get the football. And they got some big guys. The size is a big variable, and a lot of speed to go along with that length. But I just was not pleased with the way that we competed for those footballs. And to me, we got to come up with some of those. We got to get some breakups on some of those key ones. And we mixed in some zone, and it hurt us a little bit, but at the same time, you're trying to balance it to get pressure, versus coverage and all that, and the whole dynamic. So just gotta, we attacked, and that's what we do, and we gave up, unfortunately, too many big plays that you can't be giving up. So, and a couple of them really, to me, were just, we didn't execute the scheme properly. So, and some of those we got to be one-on-ones. So it's probably a combination of both. They were just better than us tonight, unfortunately.
Injuries-wise, I guess in particular, how's Matt Bedford? But then some of the guys that kind of kept having to go out and come back, go out and come back. Do you feel like they're good, I guess? But Bedford,
yeah, I really don't know for sure. I think the two that I don't know about for long term here for next week is going to be Bedford and Stevie. I don't know. We'll know about tomorrow. But I think the rest of those guys seem to be okay. The ones that might have gone out at times.
Greg and Rick.
Tom, here in the middle, what do you make of the 2-point conversion by Harbaugh? And then B, afterwards, what was that post-game handshake like? Is there something going on with you two?
No, it was efficient, but it wasn't. There's nothing with he and I got no respect for him. So, but 2-point play, we didn't get lined up. Well, take that. We didn't execute. They've not shown that before, but it's just that other people do it too. So, one of the backs is supposed to fire and take the quarterback on that, but he didn't do it. But no, they're just competing, trying to score points and do what they need to do. So it's all good.
Rick.
Peyton got hit in the second series. He came back out in the third series and led you to a touchdown. Was he okay after that?
Yeah, he got hit pretty hard, but he's a tough old kid now. So I don't think it affected him. Maybe if it did, he never said anything. He's not one to complain. So, but he's got more of a got hit in the red area. So, but he's going to be fine.
Cam.
I guess in the aftermath of this loss, what does the next week look like for you in terms of making sure your team doesn't kind of?
Yeah, it's huge. When I talk to our players, just very blunt. This is not what we wanted. How you going to respond? What's your reaction going to be to this setback? The reality is we can't do anything to change it. It just happened. So we're going to focus completely on the task at hand, and we all understand what's next. We got a chance to get our 8th win of the season, and we got a chance to win the bucket back. So those are two huge things that we are going to put a huge premium on, and this football team will be ready. So very much the focus. We're going to spend a lot of time on this game. To be honest with you, we're going to move forward, move ahead, because we know what's coming.
Matt, last one.
This is kind of more of a future question, but they were able to get pressure with just 4 guys. You guys have kind of blitzed about how much. I guess the challenge is to try to get those D-line guys, those difference makers, so that you don't have to take those chances that you have to do all night.
It's a huge priority. There's no doubt about it. So that, to me, is the next step for us to be able to rush teams with 4. And have guys that can win one-on-ones off the edge and create pressure without having to blitz as much, you know. So that's, it's recruiting, it's the player development, and that's the objective for sure. A huge priority next class.
Tom, do the injuries today kind of make the score, inevitable is the wrong word, but understandable? Are you on board with your lack of depth, and that's why what happened today, or is this?
Well, I mean, no, I'm not gonna, I mean, they need us, you know, so we just, you know, I think those are a part of it, you know, and so there's no question that it does take its toll, but you have to, we gotta get to where we are. I mean, I've said it very clearly, we're not where we need to be depth-wise. We're getting closer, absolutely, but we're not there yet. And so it's about recruiting, player development, and continuing to stay the course. It's perseverance and passion towards what we're trying to accomplish here. So I think there's no question that it gets exposed. This time of the year, it gets exposed in these kind of games against this type of talent and the caliber of the team we're playing. So we have to continue to stick to the plan and keep getting better.
All right, thanks, Tom.
Appreciate it. Have a great night. Elio.